Jackie again. It's a beautiful Monday and let us rejoice in it. It's a beautiful week ahead. It's a beautiful month too. I for one, I really believe this month is going to be a beautiful, a blessed month. You know, there are going to be great things, good things that are going to be happening this month. I believe it. I feel it already. So I hope you believe with me and you work towards that. Thank you. Today I'm talking about company, like the company we keep, the people we keep close to us, because company affects so much of us. After all, there is a saying that says that the birds of the same feathers flock together. So there are people who have bad spirits, and once you start flocking with them, the bad spirits will automatically transfer to you. You find, for example, you find children who are still in school, and they start associating with a certain category of people. Maybe people, these children who are disrespectful to their parents, to their teachers, and before you know it, they are part of the group. They have become, in fact, they are becoming better champions in disrespecting people. So it's nature. It just happens. If you keep good company, you gain good things. You become better. If you keep wrong company, you become a wrong person. It's obvious. We don't even, someone will tell you, I just talk to them, but we don't associate much. Okay, we shall see the fruits. Let us read the book of Proverbs 12:26. It says, the righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. So if you're a righteous person, definitely, this one is self-explanatory. It tells you why some people will choose certain friends and they will just block certain friends out. Let's read again the book of Proverbs 23:17. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend, or a man sharpens a man. It's the company you have. If they are sharp, they are going to sharpen you, definitely. The company you have, if they have a wrong mindset, they are going to plant that into your head too. I am these days starting to discover that actually, if you want to be better, either stay alone. If all the people around you are bad or they are wrong, you better be alone. Because at least in being alone, you'll be reading some books, you'll be reading something, you encourage yourself sometimes. It's better than having the wrong company. The wrong company will put you down. They will destroy you. The wrong company destroys, really. And good company supports, they lift you up. So it's very important. There are people you meet and you become better. It's like transferred. You just don't know what's happening, but you're becoming a better version. And like, is this me? And there are people that you meet, and even sometimes when you sit alone, you're like, but this is not me. There's no way I can be able to do this. It's because of the company that you're keeping. So it's important to keep the company right. If you can't have right company, if you have a group of friends and in the whole group, you know that there is no one who can bring sensible things to talk about, great ideas. No one is ambitious in that whole group. You're in the wrong place. If you have ambitions and you're in that kind of group, can you cut the group off? Just be alone. It's even better you be alone than being in that kind of group. It's better to be alone sometimes than in bad company, because bad company really affects you. It corrupts you. That's what the Bible says. And something about company actually influences us more than our parents do. Can you imagine that kind of thing? If the company you're keeping is going to influence you even more than your parents influence you, because most times parents are the ones who have the biggest influence on people. If the company can influence you more than your parents, it's a big thing. It's a big issue. The kind of friends you keep, you are either going to be 20% better or worse than them, and that is it. You cannot go beyond that. If you want to be a very wealthy person, let's say, for example, and you're keeping company of the mediocres, people who don't have many ambitions, they're just there, what come may, then you're not going to achieve your goals. You're not going to reach where you want to reach, because 20% will not take you to where you want to be. And even for you to go 20% above them, it's going to require hard work. It's going to require a lot of work. It's important sometimes. Actually, most times they say it's better to keep people who are better than you always close. If you find people who are better than you, keep those ones close, because there is a way they train you. Slowly you start moving because you are moving to reach their level. It's natural. Like, this one is real. Have friends who will tell you the truth. If it means losing the friendship, they will tell you the truth. Than these ones who will be lying you, singing you wrong praises, but they know they are destroying your life. I'm going to tell you a small testimony of myself. That was in senior 4, 2008. So I was new in the school, you know. I'd just come that time, so we started now a new year, and I got a few friends. They were so friendly, so good. Some girls, they were so good to me, you know. But I didn't know, initially I didn't know they were on drugs. So we moved on. And before I realized it, I was already almost becoming a drug addict. Really. That was close. It was so close. I don't know where I would be today if I had still kept that company. Seriously. So the issue of companies, it's a serious issue. You better get friends who motivate you to work harder. Get friends who support your dreams. Get friends who encourage you to save or to invest, to be disciplined financially. Because if you get friends who are just telling you to spend the money, spend. Life is short. Let us be merry. Sorry. Let us be merry. There's no tomorrow. That is the wrong company. You need to change it. On a serious note, get those who support your dreams. Get those who will help you overcome your weaknesses. There are friends who really help you out. There are friends who help you, Get friends who will know your strengths, and they know how to improve on your strengths. Those are the people, because they make you a better person. Get people who value your dreams, who value you as a human being. If you have a circle of friends, and if for example an emergency comes, and in the whole circle of friends you know that there is no one who can help you, then you are in trouble. Because it's one thing to have friends that you are able to support, and it's another thing to have friends that you can support and they support you too. If you have friends whom you are only supporting, they cannot support, they are not adding anything to your life, can you throw the parasites out? No, it's not. Leave the parasites, because they will be drinking you before you know. You will not be anywhere. If you have friends, if in your whole contact of friends you have 100 friends, and today you need 10,000 shillings, and you start calling from the first one to the last one, and none of them is able to give you, to send at least, to lend you even 10,000 shillings, my dear, you are in trouble. I can see you are already in trouble. What are friends for? Friends are for support. Friends are for encouragement. Friends are for being happy too. Yes. You can have a friends get together, but friends are not only for party, enjoying, gossip. There are people who have friends. You have friends, and the only thing that you and your friends do is gossip. Talk about so and so and finish. Talk about so and so and finish. By the end of the talk, there is nothing. You've not benefited anything. She or he has not benefited anything. And say, that one is my good friend. Continue with your good friend, my sister, my brother. I wish you luck. It is important to know who is your friend. On a serious note, it's friends who value you are people who will try to bring out the best in you. And remember that true friends, if you want to know who is a true friend, you'll be in a hard time. Let adversity strike you. That's when you know who is a friend and who is not a friend. Now, when you start to know that, then you know who to keep close and who not to keep close. Don't just keep people anyhow. You are either, whatever you become in life, sometimes it's because of friends. In fact, most times, whatever you become in life is because of friends. So please, I'm encouraging us, let us get the right company. Get the people that respect you. Get the people that value you. Get the people, who know you, who accept you. People who encourage you, people who motivate you to be better, to do something good. Those are the kinds of friends you should keep. Not just anyone, every Tom, Dick, Harry. My friend, my friend, my friend. No. That is why sometimes you will have certain numbers, contacts in your phone. Some people will give you their contacts, and you just say, let me write down, but you don't even put in your phone. Not because you don't want the contact, but you know, I don't want to really be close to this person. So what is the use of keeping the contact? If they need my help, they'll call me. So it's important. Thank you. I wish you a blessed month ahead. Thank you, and we'll get another video next week. I'm doing one per week now. Thank you. Bye.